Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Star Wars Galaxy of Yeti coming to you with week 4 from season 5. It's round 3, so it's the last fight of the season. Kyber's already been achieved. We got nothing to play for, so I kept a pretty full offense. Once again, we're going to just go and try to get a full clear. I figure that's a little bit more entertaining than anything else. I've got another Manhattan tonight. It was the end of those supplies, so I'll have to go to something straight and over ice. But the weird thing is, total rookie error, I didn't make any more big ice cubes, so I only had the one big ice cube when I went to look. I was like, mother, really? Really? Anyway, let's go and have a look. We're still pretty high up in the division. We're at 400 despite 2 losses, which is right. Hey, Ray Rock, how you doing, man? Let's see. Get in here. What are you doing to me, CG? Come on. Come on. Hey, there we go. We got Revan 1, 2, 3. He's got, kind of what I'm starting to think is more standard. He's got both Jedi and Darth Revan, Relic on Malak. He's got Relic CLS. That's kind of an interesting one. Like, you don't run into that super often at this GP because most people are either don't have a bunch of relics or they've only got the relics on their arena team, like their Darth Revan team or their Jedi or something. So that's kind of cool. Then he's got R3 on Echo. The rest of the clones aren't quite there. He's got 12, 11, and then 7. But he's got a pretty good Shock T. I did lose last round. Itachi-sama got me by 5 banners. We did message him, and he actually came through and 500 more banners, Ray Rock. Nice. Do you think you're going to win your one, or have you attacked yet? Yeah, the CLS Chewie Han, I think you're going to see a lot more of those coming forward because of the yeah, you lost it just so I can catch up, yeah. Just so I can keep that lead on you, Sim, in the ally, the ego list. The ego list. So he's got his Darth Revan Malak, he's got a Shock T clones, JKR, CLS, JTR, Palpatine, Bounty Hunters, Ewoks, that kind of thing. First Order, Night Sisters, Old Republic Traya. So he has exactly 12 teams, although his Traya is like G8. Yeah, how'd the scout mission go there, Rayrock? Looks pretty solid. I left that soft front line like an old war thing where I'm giving him the front so that I can try to get them to overkill it. Because I had a feeling he was going to probably bring some pretty good teams on offense. So I'm hoping that he either overkills one with his best stuff, or maybe he fucks up and, puts a bad team against bad team. I threw in Nest with my First Order this time. I did that just more along the lines of I wanted him to be afraid of a weak team. So I think maybe he might overkill it with something. Then we got that Old Republic there. I set my Bounty Hunters again. Here, I figure that's going to eat his JTR. He seems to like to run his JTR at Old Republic, though. Wait, no, that's the last guy I looked at. This guy didn't have a JAC history, so I don't really know anything about him. I just know that he won one and lost one in my bracket. And then my soft Ewoks, once again, just hoping he overkills it or screws up, sends too light, because that can happen. Then over here, he's left me his Old Republic. And look at that. 5 Zetas on the Old Republic. I think this is Deathmark related, isn't it? Yeah. It's very strange. When somebody gains taunt, alright. Going a bit heavy on offense. He likes to set his Relic 4 Grievous in the back. So I'm saving my... yeah. When the enemy gets taunt, well, there's a very good chance he's getting Palpatine, so... I mean... I don't see a reason why he wouldn't get Palpatine, but I don't know. Old Republic does hit a little bit harder. He set his Ewoks, and as you can see, there's no Wicket, and there's no Logray. So he's got T-Bow and Scout in. I don't know... Oh, And we got a missing mod, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, such a good team for Nest. Yeah, right? If only I had the Zeta on Nest. Look at that, he's missing mods too. Whoo-hoo-hoo. No, I don't trust my Nest on offense. It's never worked for me. I don't have Wampa. I'm probably never going to have Wampa. Wampa is... I don't have any shards for Wampa that I know of. I might have maybe 10 or less. Hey, TJ, what's up, man? Yeah, so his Paplu's really slow. This is a really freaking slow Ewok team. Because he's got some missing mods here. Alright. And then he's got his Jedi Revan. It's not super ridiculous. Like, he's missing 6 E's on his... I mean, this is going to be pretty easy to blow up. well, I got to get cheeseburger and nuggets. I don't know if I'll be able to pause for 15 minutes, man. If it was like, pause for a minute, I can do that. But we got a lot of people here, so... Yeah, I do have Hermit Yoda. Wait till she's required for Jedi Luke? Yeah, maybe, but here's the thing. I won't have any currency for that Wampa for a long time. Because I don't have Relic on Malak, and I don't have Skywalker. I have maybe 60,000. Sorry, lads, no cheeseburger nuggets. I think she wanted tacos anyway. And let's see here. We got a slow Revan. Okay, so we have got options there. I could definitely maybe short stack Darth Revan this. That's a really slow Kenobi. I want all the things. Let's see, interestingly enough, Ezra is one of his fastest. He's actually got some decent mods on Yoda, it looks like. 6,500 damage. Maybe I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon? Alright, so what are we thinking here? I didn't come in with any plan. Let's see, my... $81,700. Yeah, that's a pretty good little horde there, Rayrock. I've got like 60,000 get one saved up, counting this territory battles. So I should be able to get them up. No, I didn't. I don't have any idea what he's got in the back. He had no JC history. He did not have a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.gg page at all. So I didn't have anything I could look at. The big teams he's got are Darth Revan Malak with a Relic 5 Malak. And he's also got that crazy Relic CLS. As you can see, he's already got his Shakti clones out. So those are the two big teams that aren't represented here. There could be something like a weak Night Sisters team back there. There could be something like his weak Treya with some Sith or something like that, or maybe Bounty Hunters. It's not really 100% clear. All I know is that I'm pretty sure that those Ewoks have got to be the worst team that he's going to put out. The question is, what do I use against them? It's like, what do I use against the Revan? What do I use against the Shakti? I know I'm going to have to use a good team against his Shakti clones, even though it's mostly G11. It's got Anakin in there, so that's not a big deal considering he's only G11. This should be something I rip up pretty fast. It's just... It's one of those ones, if I kill with an AoE, Fives is going to sacrifice. That's 100% sure. Because he's got the sacrifice Zeta. Yeah, I do. I have some rebels. I can show you what I got. It's like they won't have any. I don't have any troopers. So this is what I got for like low-end rebels. Just from my, you know, like the random stuff that I throw in together. Actually, it might. The bug only works. Yeah, I have Cassian at G9, I think. I don't have very good rebels. My rebel fleet was never super well developed because it was. I was one of the first guys to get the Falcon in my shard, and now I'm one of the first guys to have Negotiator in my shard. So I kind of just let it linger as long as I could reach one, and I was able to do that with a pretty underdeveloped rebel side. So so that was nice. It was mostly just based on my having a relic on Han. It gave me a pretty good lead in a young shard like mine. I do have Rayrock. I do have 6 good teams, so I'm pretty sure we can solve all these problems. It does happen on defense, but Code, the bug is that if you yeah, I understand, but the bug is if you kill them in an AOE, if the guy in front of behind fives also dies, so if like Rex and fives die at the same time, then there's no sacrifice because it's like the order comes from the back in, from position 5 in on the death order. So it's one of those where that's the only place where it really benefits. So yeah, that's what we're talking about right now, Rayrock. It only is a bug. Is that just in general? I thought it was only if they died to an AoE. JK AoE. No, man, I gotta keep my Padme, because if it's Darth Revan or CLS are in the back, I'll probably need Padme to deal with those. So Padme's not getting used on any of the front teams. It's like I either need to keep because his Malik is Relic 5. It has to be Padme unless I take Anakin out of the yeah, no worries, him. Unless I take Anakin out of the Padme team and throw it in with my Jedi. That's pretty much the only way. What I was generally thinking, yeah, but this is not exactly the best. I mean, this is the lead, so they're not getting the unique, they're not getting the counterattacks. They've only got the health regeneration for attacks out of turn. So I don't know, Sim. I genuinely don't know. I've heard it both ways, but somebody was correcting it to me that it was only if they're in the 5th position. Only matters if they AOE. I'm not sure because I don't run the team, so I don't know how that works. Yeah, that's what I heard. Just the AOE. But, like I said, I could be misunderstanding, but I'm not willing to bank on it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, just as long as Echo dies, really. Like, that's kind of the end-all, be-all of it. And so, his team it's moderately well modded. So we got 95 speed on his Shock T, so that'll be, what, 280 or something. His Rex, I think, is like plus 100 or something like that. 96. So his Rex is only getting 12% bonus on that, so let's see, it's 270, so he'll get like 30 speed, so he's about 300 speed, Rex, so we'll be able to go in front of Rex with just about anything I'm going to use on it, which would probably be one of the Revans. I could use Darth Revan here with yeah, that's what I thought, Rayrock. That's what I thought. So I could do is I could run Darth Revan here and try to do a little better version of what I was trying to do last stream when I screwed up and did the lightning to start. And then that gives me I can run CLS here, beat that up, and I was thinking that I wouldn't need more than the Revans and maybe Sith Trooper, and then I can put Malik into my Empire team and run Palpatine at these Ewoks, and then I could use my Jedi and run a Jedi 4 banger on these. Like I could do the trio with Hoda. and probably light them right up. Or I could use my Darth Revan here, and then I can underman Jedi Revan on this Shock T. What are you guys thinking about that? Because I know my Darth Revan will absolutely rip that Jedi team, like, really hard. And I can just do, like I said, and I can take Sith Trooper or Malik into my Empire team and give them a taunt. So, like, here, I would run, Code. My Malik's not beautiful. I'll show you. It's just G11, 5-star, nothing big. It's only, there's like 100,000 health and protection, so 100,000 health. Just trying to think, do I have any, like, a good lead I could do with Malik there? Don't really. I don't really have a lot. I think it's G12 plus 4, G12 plus 3, G12 plus 4, so, sorry, G11 plus 3, G11 plus 4, something. I don't have the Kyrotex on it. It's missing the Kyrotex and the 2 pieces, so G11 plus 3. So yeah. Yeti's on walkabout. Yeti, what are you doing over there? What are you doing over there? Don't do it. You're a young man. You've got everything to live for. Yeah. So I mean, we you know, we've been doing some planning here. So here's an option. I got a pretty good little idea here. So I can take Bastila and Ezra and Plo and beat up these Ewoks with Bastila, Ezra, Plo. I can take Hoda with Yoda and JKR and Jolie and go beat up the Shock T clones. And then I can run Darth Revan at their Jedi. How does that sound? Because we're going first regardless. My nest is on defense, and it's not very good. I don't have nest available. I don't have the Zeta on nest, so I don't keep nest for attack because I've tried it in Territory Wars and I failed. I beat up a really shitty Ewoks team once, but I tried it against mostly G11, G12 Ewoks team and died. G12 Wicket one-shotter, so I just haven't tried again since. So basically, yeah, I think that's probably the best move, because my Jedi are gonna really rip this guy up. It's like I drop Anakin, drop Shock T. Shock T is probably gonna have to die first, and then I'll eat an AoE from Anakin then, won't I? Or I could mark Anakin out right away, because he'll die on the mark, and then I can probably kill Shock T with Yoda's big hit after the Termina load. And then that lets me run Bastila with Ezra, Plo, and over here on those Ewoks. I think that would work. What do you think? What up, Father Taylor? Fives needs to be in the after the other 5 o'clock die at the same time. The computer kills them in the slot order. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hoda with Bastila? I mean, you can do that, but I'd like to have maybe something a little bit extra. I mean, this isn't a very heavy team, so I should be able to rip them up pretty solid. But I was thinking the heals. I might want the heals. 80,000. I don't know, fuck it. Let's try it. Let's just 3-man it. Yeah, that's kind of what I was just thinking. I just got to make sure I drop the Jedi first, and we're good. And then I got to get Rexy Sexy dead. It almost doesn't even matter if I get the sacrifice on 5s. Yeah. My thought is it doesn't matter if I get the sacrifice with my Jedi because, I mean, like, what's really going to happen? Echo gets nothing. He'll be dead. Yeah. I mean, Anakin's got to have no real offense at this point. Yeah, I mean, 32. I'm going to mark 5s, pop Shock T, pop Anakin. Or mark Anakin, pop 5s, I guess. Pop Shock T, pop 5s. Alright, let's just do it. It doesn't really matter. Alright. And this is how things get done. Alright. We need this guy to die first, because I don't want him to get all those free attacks. Okay. And then we need this horrible lady to die. Okay. And now this guy's got to die. Let's get some foresight. And do that. And passes back to Revan. Okay, now the Rexecutor's got to die. Boom. There's a mark. Alright. 60 banners. 61. Yeah, recording's been going for a little bit while we were talking strategy, so this is going to be a little bit drawn out. Okay, so we got 61 there. I was going to run CLS here. Feel pretty comfortable with that. Let me just double check that mission isn't some ridiculous offense machine. No. And let me check on Candy. Oh, that's nice. Alright, Candy's got more, so we're going to go for Candy off the bat. I mean, the assists are going to be annoying, but... Do we need R2-D2 here? With all those Zetas and everything? Yes, no, maybe so? Yeti! I heard you, bud. What are you doing? What do you got over there, bud? What do you think, guys? R2? Yes, no, maybe so? No. Yeah, let's give it a shot. CLS on Karth is a pretty hard counter. Yeah, let's do it. My Relic Han Solo should carry us. Let's get this piece of shit out of here first. Alright. Then, obviously, this guy needs to stop doing that. And now let's see if we can't... And there we go. Okay, that's nice. Let's go for a stun on this guy. Alright. They're trying their funny business. I don't cotton on that funny business. Okay. Here we go. Let's do the big hit on Zalbar. Oh, don't be rude, Zalbar. Look at that, 60 banners. Just because Zalbar is a bit of a bastard, really. He took 2 banners off of us. So let's see here. Okay. That's not great. Yeah, I know, no banner thief. I was like, let's run Empire! And then I'm like, I'm gonna have better teams than Empire. Okay, so we're gonna go before his mark. Do we need... What do I need to bring with my Darth Revan here? I don't think I need Sith Trooper. I think I can leave that out. What do you think? It's like, I'm gonna go first here. Nah, his Yoda's only like 6,500 offense. So I was like, my Malik's only G11. If he was gonna ever solo a team that I was gonna face, it's probably this Ewoks. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, the late hits are a real bastard. All right, just start it up normal and get the fear going. Ooh, 6-star Malik on Ewoks. Let's get this going, and then we do a basic. See, I'm getting this. Get a little better. Let's put the shock on this guy. And bang. And bang. Well, guys, you're starting to be rude, and I just don't like that. Alright. Look at that. See, that's rude. Alright, cool. 60 banners. Yeah. I was just thinking, it's like, I don't want Yoda doing his crazy stuff with the turn meter and everything. Alright, so this team, we were going to do Bastila, Ezra, Hoda, and Plo to knock off some buffs. No code. No, his protection banners are counted. He doesn't. It's like it's technically part of his health or something. So if he's at full health, it counts as full health and protection. All right. Let's see how this do. Yeti, you're just up to some nonsense today. Yeti's all antsy in his pantsy because I've started doing some laundry. He really likes that. Okay, there goes their Elder. Scout has a attack, so let's do that. Let's get some turn meter here. There we go. Let's fuck that guy. And here we go. And fuck this dude over here. Yeti, what are you doing? Leave the button. Alright. Let's kill this guy now. There we go. Alright, T-Bow's left. Literally the most ridiculous creature in the game. Here we go. He's literally like bouncing like in and out of this box and like pushing it around the floor and stuff. He was like twanging the doorstop next to the closet, like the hallway closet. 61 banners there, that's a pretty good one. I'm feeling pretty confident here. Ha! Alright. We do have Padme still. So I get these guys. Guess these guys might be getting Padme. And then these guys can get my what? Treya? I don't know. Yeti, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, you weirdo? Yeti, what are you doing? Huh? Hanging around back there. Alright. Alright, so yeah, I don't like cutting Padme down too much just because of the possible taunt and everything. So I'm thinking a 4-pack, Padme 4-pack here. Really smash him. That seems pretty good to me. Let's do this. Yeah, Padme Smash. Okay. Who can I fuck? Let's fuck up this dude the most, because we have buffs and everything. And then... let's do that. Do that. Alright, that worked. And fuck that guy. And totally fuck that guy. And you're hooped. 61. All right. So he kept a lot on offense. He's going to struggle to get these banners, though. I mean, this is pretty ridiculous. We've got quite a bit left. Let's just go with the Triumvirate. I don't see why not. I could do like wigs with C-3PO and R2-D2. You know? Yeah, this is fine. Let's just do this. All right, load that up. Let's isolate that guy. Alright. Yoink. They got the TM train going right now. Right, let's take that buff off. Right? Come on, come on, come on. There's Held by Hatred already. That's how many turns these guys are taking. That's actually surprising. Alright, fuck you, buddy. Give me some of those cooldowns. Let's go hit that guy. And hit, well, that lady. Excuse me. Generally, fuck that guy. I literally hate that guy. Alright. Isolate again, give it back to this guy. Do that thingy. Yeah. Yeah. I want him to have his, the kill blow. See if I can't get, oh, come on. There it is. Ah, didn't get there. 59 banners. That's alright. It's alright. We'll make do. We'll make do. So we averaged over 60 banners on that one. That was that's pretty good. I think that was a pretty solid solid move there. So what does he got going forward? He's got Darth Revan, CLS, JTR, Palpatine, and like a bad Night Sisters team, bad Traya team. He's gonna struggle. If he uses CLS or Darth Revan somewhere else, he's really gonna struggle. I'm happy to hear that. So I think this is a good way to wrap up the season, because yeah, this is gonna be really hard for him to beat these banners. He's gonna definitely be having some issues there, like a couple of issues there, like. Win-loss this season, I am 9-2. So this will probably put me at 10-2. I reached Kyber during the attacks of last stream, so it was pretty much set forward. I was about 500. Yeah. I was about 500 points short of Kyber when I started my attacks last round, and I knew that, and I sometimes get lazy in the last 6. No, it wasn't a big deal. It's one of those. Mine is, it's like give or take 80 and 10, 11, 80 and 10, I think. Something like that. It's like these 2 losses. I've had another 2-loss season. Yeah, 80 and 10, roughly. Never listened to the Peanut Gallery. I don't know. We've got some good people in here, so usually people know what's going on. Oh, that sucks, Code. How did you do on the feats? Were you full clearing? Because I one-shot full clear every opponent this round, this season. So there's never been a board that I haven't full cleared. See, that's gonna be why, really. You'd be missing out on like a couple hundred points every round, really. So, but it seems like you go pretty heavy on defense there, Code. If I, like when we look at what you're setting and the questions you're asking and stuff in the Grand Arena chat, it's weird. Lately I've been seeing them late, so I haven't had anything to add. Because I'd be like, shit, this is like hours ago. Yeah, I feel like I do pretty well. I think in terms of my GP, I think my roster's quite good. It's not amazing, obviously. It could be better if I had a bunch more relics, like some other people and such. But I think my modding is really good for my GP, really solid. I've got a lot of plus 20 mods, plus 19 mods, especially for the amount of time I've been playing. So I've got pretty lucky there, and I've got a bit of a system on rolling out mods. That seems to work pretty well for me. I get a lot of like plus 13, 15, 16, 17s. That's sort of my issue, Rathtar, because my problem is I've only got 37 Zetas or 38 Zetas out, and I'm facing accounts with like 60 Zetas. And that's a lot of power. They give a lot to their teams. So I usually have them beat on relics, and then they have me crushed on G12s and Zetas. So I'm always coming from like, they've got 10 more G12s or something like that. Yeah. 96-27. Still pretty good, man. Having a good, solid win percentage. I mean, gotta be happy with that. It's like, if I remember right, you don't have a lot of relics, so you probably have like a pretty interesting matchmaking. Like, I don't know if you have tons of Zetas and stuff like that round it out. But yeah, it's one of those weird ones. So I just reached 3 million GP the other day. I was just tracking it because I was on a crazy win streak. So when I first started playing this game, I had overall, I think I started 33-0 or something 29-0, and then I lost my first time, and then I went like another 20 without losing, so I was like 49-1 or something like that for my first 50 Grand Arenas, and like GAC seasons and stuff, the rounds. So like, it was just in my head because I had that great streak at the beginning. It was easy to track. And then it was funny. So, like, I lost one, and then... No, I went 30-3. That's right. I went 30-3, and then I was up to, like, 50-3, and then... or 40-something-3, and then I went another 9-3 season to Kyber, so that I was, like... I don't know, mid-50s and 6. And then I did 10-2. And then I was like 60 and something, yeah. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. My first... see, the thing is like, I found Reddit and YouTube and stuff really, really quickly. Because I'm one of those people that when I buy a game, like if I were to buy a new RPG or something, I'd absolutely be looking up like a subreddit for it, and reading what people say about it before I buy it, and like thinking about like what kind of character I want to roll up from the beginning. I'm one of those guys. So when I started playing, I got to like level 20, and I was like, I like this game. I need to figure out what I'm doing because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I found the Reddit, and I started watching some Grand Arenas on YouTube. And it all seemed pretty cool. There was like a lot of teams that I wanted, but I realized right away. Yeah, Reddit. Yeah, Ray Rock. I know Black Mamba. He's in my Discord server. We chat. I was talking to him. I think I convinced him to finally go Jedi Revan lead against GG, and then he just had like one of his best Jedi Revan Jedi wins over General Grievous with Watt, and it was all because he ran like the JKR lead and such. It's one of those, like, it was such just accepted dogma that you ran a Bastila lead, and it just never made sense to me after I saw it once. And then I keep seeing YouTubers run the Bastila lead, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Because they'll be, like, outgeared because they haven't worked on their Jedi. So instead of using what makes the Jedi team strong in their favor, the attacks out of turn, the revives, the protection recovery on attacks out of turn, all this stuff that makes Jedi Revan really nasty, they take it away for a subpar lead just so they can eat one AoE without losing banners. But they're usually outgeared by the General Grievous team. So it's like, you eat that one AoE, you blow your mark on B2 because you can't kill him fast enough without the Jedi Revan lead, even if you have Relic Yoda, and then you're eating another AoE. Now that one cuts into your banners. Now you're all about, like, can I use my Hoda Zeta heal to get the banners back at the right time? You know, it's a bunch of bullshit. If it starts going wrong with Bastila, you lose. If it starts going wrong with Jedi Revan, if your Jolie's alive, you're going to win and you're going to have decent banners. So it never made sense to me, and I've always run Jedi lead, my JKR lead on General Grievous when I matched up against him. Yeah. It's just one of those things that I would just rant about. It's just like, it never made any sense to me. You neuter your offense for a little bit of protection at the beginning of the fight. It only made sense to me to run Bastila lead if you had like a full Relic Jedi team, like R5 up, and your Bastila was loaded, was loaded with offense and stuff, so she could help carry the load of the offense, and you were going on a G12 General Grievous team. Sure. Then you go Bastila lead, protect those banners, make sure you get 60 banners. But against a fully Relic Sept Droids team, there's a reason why that lead loses a lot. People bitch about it. Because I've only ever lost to one full Relic Sept Droid team ever. And it was in the arena, actually. And it was one of those ones where I used to beat up that team all the time, and then just one time, he got me in the TM train and I didn't get out. Like, I don't know if I was playing it bad or anything, because it's just, I used to just, oh, whatever. General Grievous is almost an auto. And just, boom, just go beat him up. And, yeah, just, like I said, it just never made sense to me. Just from what I saw other YouTubers doing with their Jedi, the Bastila it just looked like a banner suck. Like, well, I know if I run Bastila, I'm not getting better than, like, 58 banners. Because it's just not going to work out that way. Whereas Revan, because of the attacks out of turn giving protection, there's a very good chance you can end up with, especially if it's down to like, B1 or something like that, or Droidica with the health, with the damage immunity up. You can absolutely get out of that fight full 60 banners. So I don't know. And then he did it last time, and he did like his really great fight, where his Jolie just brought everybody back. I think 2 revives were spent. And then he got full 60 banners. I'm like, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how this team works. Anyway, we're absolutely rolling. I was getting off on a thing here. So I'm at 3 million GP now. I just got it last night. And I'm working on my Sept Droids for General Skywalker. So basically, when General Grievous and General Skywalker are hatched, I'll be well under Division 2. And so basically, for the rest of the time that I'm going to be in Division 2, I don't think I'm bringing out any new teams. I'm going to have to bring up the gear levels of some of these G11s, these key guys, on teams like my Palpatine team and First Order and stuff like that, up to G12, maybe some key relics on those teams. But I need to relic up my clones, General Skywalker, Grievous. I was planning to put a bit of work into the Sept Droid team, make it really nasty. I'll have Wat Tambor after next Darkside. Oh, absolutely, Julian. Trust me, I plan to get bugs, but I'm not going to pop them until I'm ready. Yeah. My negotiator's rock and roll. So what I was planning to do when I moved to Division 2 is Division 2, I was going to break that threshold of GP by bringing up bugs to Relic. Like do Relic G12 and then try to get some relics on like Brute Alpha, Sunfac, Spy, these kind of guys for the ships. So I have an extra fleet for territory battles, territory wars. That's kind of my idea. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to stop recording as I'm goofing off. Anyway, let me shut it down, then we'll keep chatting. I'll pour a little rum and we'll come back to it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you had a good season. It was season 5. I hope you guys hit Kyber like I did, and it was no big sweat. And I think we got a win here, but I'll update you if you ask me in the comments. It's going to be hard for him to average over 60 banners with the defense I left. Anyway, if you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed, I don't know why you haven't subscribed. Please subscribe. If you have a Twitch account, come to Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. We're almost at 50 followers. We need one more to get there, and then we can have subscriptions on Twitch. Would be nice. I plan to Twitch stream other games in the future. You know, just when I feel like having a gab with you guys, having a drink, and like chatting and play a game after dinner, kind of thing. So if you guys are up for that, do follow for that as well. Hey, Code Anders, thank you. There's number 50, ladies and gentlemen. We should be able to do subscriptions now. But anyway, as always, have a good one.